Late last week, the team behind British monster truck Swamp Thing announced the release of this 1/64 scale diecast. Let's review it. First things first, I have to say, this is a very nicely presented monster truck. On the side you can see magic suspension, the logo there for the up and down motion of the wheels, as well as extending wheelbase and giant soft tyres written on the side of the box, or the front of the box I should say. The window of the box wraps all the way around to the top where you can see the teeth, top and bottom, which looks very cool. Swamp Thing logos top and bottom as well. On the side of the box we have the Swamp Thing in cartoon form, as well as the logo and the website. On the back we have a still of Swamp Thing flying through the air at Santa Pod Raceway. And lastly, the right side of the box matches the left. On the bottom of the box we can see Richmond Toys is the company that has brought us this monster truck, which is interesting. They make lots of UK-based vehicles in diecast form, so this kind of makes sense. And they do bespoke vehicles and packaging like this one. The insert for the box is very cool as well. We have Santa Pod Raceway as our background with the Swamp Thing logo once again. It's just a very nice little detail. Swamp Thing tours all across the UK, but Santa Pod is where they have 2 championships, so it makes sense for this to be their insert. And here is the truck itself, Swamp Thing. First things first, this is a very different truck to any I have seen previously, except for one picture of a Bigfoot that has been made previously. You can see that magic suspension, though it's a little bit stiff on the backside of mine, which is okay, it works fine, I guess. We also have some very nice detailing in the Swamp Thing logo, and of course the mouth that wraps all the way around the front of the truck. The grille section is very nicely done. You can see there the 3D effect of that front grille, very nicely made. Round on the other side we have the same details again, and on the back of the truck we have the brake lights. We have a very unique silver chassis underneath this thing with a black roll cage. Neither I have seen previously, as I said, except for that one Bigfoot toy that I've seen online somewhere. We also have these very cool tyres with car rims, which is interesting, but we have the green painted bead locks as a nice little detail for Swamp Thing, so that looks very, very cool indeed. Doing a size comparison, we have on the left a Hot Wheels Bigfoot and on the right a Spin Master Avenger, and I've gone for some flatbeds here so that we can see some size comparison. So let's start off with the Hot Wheels. We have here the same tyre width as you would see on a Hot Wheels toy, but of course these tyres are a little bit shorter, more on that in a moment. The body itself is slightly longer and slightly wider than a Hot Wheels toy, as well as a little bit squarer than the Hot Wheels toys make as well. Moving over to a comparison with the Spin Master toys then, here we have the Avenger, and where the Hot Wheels had the same tyre width, this has the same tyre height, so it's a combination of kind of both brands here. You can see once again though that the Swamp Thing body is a little bit longer, but reasonably consistent with the width of a Spin Master toy, which is interesting I think, though the top of that cab is certainly bigger. So some interesting comparisons made there. This is a completely unique casting. And that's just about all for this review. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give this video a like. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'm going to be taking one of these to get signed at Santa Pod Raceway when Monster Truck Nationals return there this year. Looking forward to that. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you again in the future for more Backyard Jam stuff. Until then, bye-bye.